Let's get this moving. We'll give it a second for people to start joining. I don't know what that car's doing. All right. So I got an update today. We'll talk about that in a second. Hey, what's up, brother? I'll wait till I get up here on I-95. Vasislos, Nixislos, actually. We'll talk about that in a second. I know, how you been? I got a little update today. Just got gas and just got off the phone with Demon Performance for an update on shipping for our Paramount transfer case. If you didn't know or don't know, our transfer case is pretty much shot. The clutches are worn. It won't hold. Like, if I take off, I got a good chance, not every time, but a really solid chance of smoking the rear tires because the clutches are worn in our transfer case. It's taken a huge dump. So, without going back through everything that we talked about, we were waiting on information today or this week to find out when it would ship. It was supposed to ship this week. I got to call Dunfab Motorsports and let them know that there's going to be a slight delay. Got off the phone today with Dan over at Demon. Skip was busy, but I appreciate those guys taking the time out of their day to give me an update. And the issue is they're waiting on cores. So if you got a core out there, send it back. They're waiting on cores. So we're probably going to be, I would guess, another week or two. You know, they're just waiting on the cores to get in so they can put all the parts in. And it don't take long to do that. So I was hoping to have a good update to say, hey, it shipped. We'll have it in next week. We'll show you the installation. We'll go through everything again. But we're going to have to delay that. In the interim, Saturday we'll be out looking for another car. We're looking at believe it or not, a Durango and also a Range Rover. I'm not sure which one she's going to pick. She wants a SUV with 3 rows of seats, which, hold on. So that's going to be my whole day on Saturday. Literally going out and car shopping. So that'll be a lot of fun. Said nobody ever. Hellcat Durango. I don't know if she would go for the Hellcat Durango. She's really bent on the Range Rover Sport. I used to love the way the Range Rover looked, but their quality is just as bad as ours as far as, you know, reliability, I guess. One second. Always a couple of people jamming up the road. If you're ever in Philly and you're driving through this stretch of highway, everything is, oh, that's a undercover. You can get over behind him. Everything's flipped. The left lane is not the fast lane in Philly. It is the slow, do your makeup, take your business call, do whatever, but go speed limit or under. Now, the far right lane and the shoulder are the passing lanes. Just if you're in Philadelphia, I want to help you out, make sure you know what to do. So don't be under the guise that we're like the rest of the country. No, we're not. Left lane, fast lane, nah. As soon as you hit the outskirts, be prepared for the left lane to be the most dicked up lane ever. Oh, and construction, I'm 49 years old. I feel like an honorary construction worker because I know the ins and outs of a construction site, because in Philly, nothing ever gets freaking fixed. Nothing ever gets done. They'll put a brand new section of highway that I happen to be on right now. It's a treat. But right next to it, they'll be dicking around for 3 or 4 more years, doing whatever they're doing to make that look like this. And by the time that's done, this shit will be all dicked up. And then they'll just repeat the whole process. So there has never been, ever, in my 49 years of life, a complete stretch of I-95 through Philadelphia that doesn't have cones, construction workers, potholes. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I'm like, it should be like the 8th wonder of the world. Like, how could they have possibly figured out a process where they can keep the roads constantly dicked up? Oh, and in the rest of the country, you all have green signs on your highway, tell you where you're going. We have orange signs. Orange, because those are permanent construction signs. They're orange, okay? High vis, whatever you can say, talk about better safety. No. Green signs? Silly. That's for you people with like really good states that take care of their roads. Not here. Nah. We have dedicated crews to go around with TNT, C4, explosives to just strategically place potholes in any section of the roadway that doesn't have one, because we don't want to be a city that looks like we've got our shit together. We want to make sure that, wait, this mile doesn't have anything wrong with it. Let's figure out something. Let's just put a burning vehicle on the side of the road. Pennsylvania's deep state. I don't know how this became on the roadway, but Jesus Christ, this city sucks. City of brotherly love, the city of brotherly incompetence when it comes to fixing the roadway. Like this section of highway it's like, I don't know what kind of white surface this is, but the asphalt's over there for the merge lane. But once they merge, it's right back into this shitty ass concrete. Pothole, right there. Wow. I don't know if anybody's ever actually played Russian roulette, but I have a good idea what it feels like, because I drive with 22-inch wheels through this city, and every day when I get on the road, it's like I'm spinning a giant chamber. It's almost like being on the Wheel of Fortune, you know, at the end, and they're spinning the giant wheel trying to get $1. You're like, click, 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 come on, no chamber, no round, no potholes. It's exactly, or like that game, no whammies, no potholes. Because it was this section right here that I blew out 2 of my wheels about 2 years ago when I had the SRT. Maybe it was 2.5 years ago, those of you that remember that fun day. That was an exciting day, a wonderful time in my life. Look, pothole, 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 pothole. Does anybody know what the stock market looks like for the patch material? Somebody shoot me a link on what's the stock for the stuff that they fill the potholes with, because that shit's got to be going up. I can get rich off that. This whole stretch is nothing but like black lines straight across the road. Oh, man. And then, of course, like we were starting out with this conversation, left lane. All right, let's all do the speed limit in the left lane. Meanwhile, get the semis, the trucks, the everything else will pass over on the shoulder. And the shoulder itself is a gauntlet, because nobody ever cleans the shoulder. Like, if you're looking for car parts, you got an antique car, 30, 40 years old, come to Philly. Look, there's a wheel. Look, I wish I could have a 2-way screen so I could show you this shit. You could probably find all the car parts you need right on the side of the highway. Those people that go around the country, those pickers that are looking for like good deals and like abandoned like Model Ts, come to Philly. Look on the shoulder. Bright orange Challenger. I don't even think of it as like, oh look, it's a mango Challenger. I look at it as, look, it's a Philadelphia Freeway construction sign color. All right, back to where we were talking about. No transfer case this week. Probably in a week or two. Who knows? I'll keep you updated. We're going car shopping on Saturday, and I will take my camera because I hate how car dealerships like try to like, you know, basically run the game on you. You know, like, hi, I'm Biff. What are you looking for? Well, hold on, let me transfer you to my manager. I didn't even tell you what I wanted yet. Then they pass you off to somebody else, and they're like, how you doing? I'm Chad. Hello. What brings you in today? I don't know. I thought I'd come in here and get a cheeseburger. Come in here to buy a car, dumbass. And then you tell them what you're looking for, and they're like, all right, well, I'm going to turn you over to our new sales associate, Tommy. Tommy's trying to get his first sale. Talk to Tommy. Can I just get some fucking person to sit down and just talk to me without I swear to God, if anybody does that on Saturday, I'm going to be like, have a nice day. Peace out, jackass. I'm not going to deal with that shit. The last time we went car shopping with her, it was a 9-hour fiasco. We literally would go to a dealership like, this is what we want. This is what we're going to pay. Not what you think we're going to pay. This is what we're going to pay. And you're going to give us this deal or we're going somewhere else. They would be like, well, well, print it up. Give us your best deal on paper. And then we're like, see ya. We'll let you know at the end of the day. We went around to all these dealerships. This is what we got from Clown A. Can you beat Clown A? Oh, yeah, good. Well, thanks for doing that. We're going to go to Clown C now, but we'll call you later. Dealerships love to sit there and try to jerk you off. It's like, nah, you're the consumer. You're the one with the money. Those guys sitting there like, haha, I'm gonna get this person. Yeah, good luck with that. So I'm prepared. It's like going to war, man. It's like you have strategy, friggin' a sand table that you got to walk through. You know, draw a sand table and prepare yourselves going into the dealerships. Something's happening here, people. Something is absolutely happening here. If you haven't noticed over here, I'm passing cars on the right side of me. This is very unusual. This is a moment of, like, what? I'm actually in the left. I'm in the passing lane, and I'm passing people right now. This is amazing. Like, there's fucking cherubs with trumpets out of their ass, and angels should be singing hallelujah right now. Cannot believe I actually passed people in the left lane. It was amazing. Somebody must have forgot where they were. They must have been like, oh, we're already in Delaware? Oh, all right, let's start speeding up. Try turning Waze on when you come through this city. It doesn't tell you like there's a delay or object on the road ahead. It just keeps saying, it sounds like the dude from Taken, Liam Neeson's character, or Liam Neeson, whatever his name is, when he's like, good luck. Like, literally, that's the voice that Waze has to have for here. Like the dude from Taken, like, oh, so you're trying to get to work today. Good luck. That's it. That's all we need.
Watch out, object on road ahead.
See? Object on road ahead. Thank God I'm getting off. All right. Serenity now. Serenity now. What's good, people? What is good? Anything else? What's going on in your lives today? I got about another 3 minutes of this journey until it comes to a close. The worst thing I saw today, y'all know I'm a big animal person. Early this morning, I saw an accident, pickup truck. I hate to bring this conversation down. I know how upbeat and awesome it was talking about all the shitty roads in Philly. Can't know that. Because when I pulled up, I thought it was and the wife girlfriend, I don't know who she was. She came out of the house in her PJs, and she started yelling across the street, to the guy who was basically cradling his pet, is he okay? And he said no. And she said,
Approaching a railroad crossing.
Thanks, Waze. Thanks for the update. Appreciate it. You always got my back. He said no. She's dead. And the lady started freaking out, screaming. That's when I did ready to leave. And she was screaming at him, not so much that she was upset. I mean, she was angry, upset, everything. But she was screaming at him because he didn't have the dog on the leash. And she's like, what did I tell you? Oh. So that person's incompetence and dumbass mistake caused that pet to, get struck. It's a shame. So please, if you're a pet owner, don't be a jerk off. Put your dog on a leash. They have teeth. Don't tell people when they come to your house. He doesn't bite. Any animal that has teeth has the potential to bite. So be careful. Make sure you protect your pets and the people around you. Don't be that douche that just lets their dogs or whatever run around the street and you're not sure what the hell they're doing, or you're walking down the street and you think it's okay because they see a squirrel, bam, they're off for the running. And this was a busy highway this morning, a busy roadway, I should say. So that's my PSA for today. And the second part of the PSA is to all the jerk-offs holding on the cords that haven't sent them in. Please send them in. There are people like us waiting for our transfer case. And one last thing. I cannot wait to get into work. It's been so quiet the last week or so. John. It's been so peaceful. I wish it could last forever. Unfortunately, it's only going to last for a couple months, but it's such a wonderful thing to come in. And the only noise is from engines. All right, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. You guys and girls all be safe. Actually, you know what? I don't want to miss anybody's comments. Let me go through them real fast and then pull into the parking lot. I know I saw a couple pop up, but I can't read because I'm old and my eyes suck. What time is it? 2:30? Plenty of time. Absolutely good to go. Alright. And this guy's blocking the freaking entrance again. Get a good parking spot. Yes. Yes, we did. A little late for you, radar detector, to be telling me there's something going on. I'm already here. All right, let's make sure we didn't miss anything here. Gavin, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see if I can read these. MD, everybody. Are you building it or it's going to be stock? The transfer case fast is a Paramount transfer case. We ordered it from Demon Performance. It's definitely not stock. I would not put an OEM one back in here and risk having to pay another $3,000 for a transfer case. So we're going to go with the Paramount because it's a solid TC, and a couple people that I know are running one and no problems, and they're pushing a lot more power than I am. So that's a good deal. Total cost for shipping. It's $26.50 plus freight. It's a great deal. So contact Skip over at Demon Performance or Dan, whoever picks up the phone, if you're in the market for one. What they're going to do is you're going to get one, total cost, whatever it'll come out to with freight. You'll get it. And then what you need to do, because it's 90 pounds, because it'll come on truck, you'll need to package up your old one. You call them, and then they'll have it picked up, okay? So you got to send it back. Send your core back. Yeah, Paramount's building it for us. They're just waiting on cores so they can put the clutches and everything and all the parts inside. So that's all we're really waiting on right now are the cores. So let's see. Somebody said, what happened to Lewis? What happened to the transfer case? Took a dump. Now the car is pretty much 99% power to the rear, 1% to the front. The front still pulls a little bit, but the clutches are worn, so it breaks loose easy. Mark, what's up, man? Somebody said he looks not to be happy. I'm happy. I'm happy that I live in this godforsaken city with the worst roads ever. Okay. A Kia Stinger for the wife. She's got her mind set up on a couple of vehicles. It has to have a third. Listen, she's dead set on a third row. So, Normal, how are you? If I'm missing anybody. Carl, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a while. Car shopping is a lot of fun. I went by myself when I picked up the Trackhawk, but with her, our literally game plan is like we always go. Like we'll probably be around Jersey and like Cherry Hill area and Northeast Philly, but we will get up early. We will start hitting places. She knows what she wants. She already knows what she's looking at. Either the Range Rover Sport, Durango. I think there's one other that has a third row that she liked, but she already knows what she has in mind, and she's going to go and say, "Give me your best offer on paper." And I really feel bad. I really feel bad for the dealerships that have to deal with, when a Russian woman wants something and they're dead set on it. Like there's no, all of a sudden the accent starts to become like this. Listen, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get what we want. It's like, okay. So tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Saturday's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see what we end up with. How many miles on the Jeep? 27,982. The transfer case in a Trackhawk is the weakest link. There are tons of people that are stock that have had transfer case issues. It is a known problem within this community. It's what caused the delay in 2017. These things came out in 2018, but they were due to be released in 2017 during R&D. Guess what they kept burning out? Clutches and transfer cases. Go figure. So I don't think they quite got it worked out, because if you search in Google Trackhawk service electronic stability control, you're going to see a hell of a lot of people with a lot of problems that were bone stock. 3,000 miles, 1,700 miles. One guy drove home from the dealership. It's scary. Will I ever put an OEM one back in here again? Nope. Everything we replace is going to be aftermarket. And the two choices you can go with. There's Hellraiser or Paramount. Hellraiser's kind of new. Hellraiser Performance in Florida, as far as with transfer cases, I've heard good and bad stories. I've heard people like, they're great, awesome, no problems. And I've heard other people, nope, stay away from them, had problems. So I went with the company that has a, I guess, better reputation. It all comes down to a choice, right? And if you follow those guys, Demon Performance has one of the fastest Jeeps in the world. I think they know a thing or two about transfer cases. So I went with their opinion after I talked to my guy Josh at HHP, who basically said all we would do would be the same thing. He recommended taking it over to Dunfab, having them actually do the complete troubleshooting when we pulled the codes. And after we checked everything else, we realized TC sucks. It's down. So that's where Demon Performance came in, talked to them. They were like Paramount all the way. But first, before I even purchased it, Skip had me do a couple of things with the car over the phone just to make sure. He asked me a lot of questions. It wasn't like, oh yeah, what can I sell you? It was like, tell me what's going on. Can you do this? Can you do that? Does this happen? Does that happen? What codes are you pulling? So over the phone, we gave him a lot of information also. So I really appreciate that somebody's not just trying to throw a part at you and say, here, buy this. That they were actually wanted to know if that's what the thing was. Same thing with Josh. Josh is like, don't throw money at parts till you actually figure out that it's bad. And that's where Dunfab came in. We spent a morning over there having them go through everything, testing, checking the harnesses, checking the wires, making sure there wasn't a pinched or a broken ABS sensor. The rear, there's a rear module in the back, in the bumper, and there's a harness back there that is prone to water intrusion. If that occurs, you can get the same scenario. Now, I don't have any major binding or issues. There's no whining or anything like that. There's no engine light. There's no code stored in the EVIC. The only thing that comes on is just like if you go from sport to track mode, the traction control light will come off. It'll just tell you in the messages, service traction control, because we're getting two codes, U0403-00, which says implausible data from the transfer case, and then the other one, which is I think either 1348, 1343 or something like that, -00, which basically says transfer case or transfer, was it clutches worn? I think I put a picture up of it. We've been talking about it on the Facebook group. Oh, and if you're not a member of our Facebook group, hurry up and join. We got something coming up on July 25th. Okay, WK215. Check it out. Go to our Facebook group, East Coast Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. Join, find out all the details. I'll talk to you guys there about that. But yeah, so that is where we're at. I am looking forward to getting the Paramount in here so I can literally go back to beating on my car. Right now, I have to feather the throttle going around turns, which sucks because if you get on it too hard, I fishtailed the other day. She broke loose. It just started spinning. You got to be really careful. If you're used to driving a Jeep, and then all of a sudden it's like a Hellcat, so you got to be careful. Yeah, that's it. All right. Thoughts on Durango SRT Hellcat? Actually, we knew it was coming. Everybody in the Mopar community, I love like other channels are like, I told you so. Listen, clown, you didn't have any inside information. The entire Mopar community knew this was happening. Challenger first, Charger second, Jeep third, then the Durango. They have followed that model for so long. It was only a matter of time before from when they went with SRT to Challenger Hellcat, Charger Hellcat, Jeep Trackhawk. What are the odds that they're going to do a Durango? Everybody knew it was coming. It's awesome. I don't know if my cousin's going to get one, or if he's going to continue his build with his Durango SRT. But I think it's pretty badass that you have a company like Dodge that just continues to throw a bulletproof motor at every car. And now look what Jeep's doing. They're putting a 6.4 liter in a Wrangler. That's pretty insane. It's awesome actually, because you get I love the rock crawler guys. I was on one of the Jeep pages the other day, and they're all bitching about it. Like, who needs all that power, man? It's not an SRT. I don't know any guy with a set of balls that would ever say, I don't need that much power. What? So you're driving down the road on your way to hang out with your buddies and crawl over some rocks and be like, look what I can do. To get there, you want to go as quickly as possible, and you want to have the power at hand in case some douche tries to cut you off. You want to go around. You can punch it, and you got 392 cubic inches of awesomeness to do so. I don't know anybody that goes, nah, I'm cool. I'll take the V6, please. What? I can't believe that people would be upset that they put a 392 in a Wrangler. That's freaking awesome. You got Ford playing around with the EcoBoost with their Bronco, and then people get mad because, I can't believe they put a big powerful engine in a Jeep. I don't get it. Man card expired for those people that are bitching. It's awesome. And then also the other people that were crying about the Durango Hellcat. Really? Another car with a 6.2 liter Hemi? When are they going to come out with a new engine? Why? This power plant is awesome. They could put it in anything. There's a Pontiac, what is that, G6? Throw it in that. Throw in that Jeep Trailhawk over there, the Elantra. Throw a 6.2 liter in there. And GMC Envoy. Let's throw a freaking Hellcat motor in that. Because it's a great motor. And it only takes a little bit to get 1,000 horsepower out of it. A tiny bit. I don't get it. Why they don't have to come up with a brand new motor every freaking week. Stupid asses. You know what? I'm going to start going back to doing these lives on a daily basis. I just need to get this shit off my chest. There's a lot of stupid out in the world, especially with car culture. And you know what? It's time. It is time. Jim finally went with a lower pulley. Can't hold the track now with. Just. Really? Oh, shit. I can't wait to see that. Okay, I don't know who this is, but I'm talking about the 6.2 liter. It's bulletproof. Did not say anything about the 6.4 or 5.7. You may want to go back and watch this again and then say, oh, my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I did not say the 6.4 or 5.7 was bulletproof. We're talking about the Hellcat motor. This 6.2 liter is damn near bulletproof as far as throwing in anything. It doesn't have a lifter issue. It is a solid power plant to build on. Anybody that doesn't think that is an idiot. Plain and simple. You do not need to R&D another motor every freaking year when a new car comes out. This motor is freaking damn near bulletproof. Put it in everything. What else does Dodge have? They have the what is their Caravan? They have a minivan, don't they? Let's throw it in a minivan. The Hellcat minivan. Take the whole soccer team down there and have their hair fall off. I don't know. It's a great motor. The 6.4, I'll leave that conversation to another day. Hopefully, in this day and age now, they fixed that problem. But yeah, I would never get another car with a 6.4 liter Hemi. I don't care if they came out with certificates and scientific empirical data that said, we fixed the problem. We know what the problem was and we fixed it. Because they also said that they fixed a transfer case issue before they released the Trackhawk, and they didn't. And the easy way to prove that is to just search Trackhawk Surface Electronic Stability Control and look at all the hits you get from stock Trackhawk owners with super low miles, 1,700 miles, 3,000 miles. One guy replaced his 3 times already. What the fuck? 3 times? Shit. FCA. I have to come up with a good acronym for FCA. That's your job, people. Dude, come up with a nice acronym for FCA and drop it below in the comment section. I got to get my ass moving. I'm not even wired on Red Bull yet. Imagine if I drank a 20-ounce bottle of Red Bull before we started this conversation. Things would have went friggin' nuts. Yeah, Alex, they'll never. Will they ever fix it? I don't know. Yep, exactly. They do. I know a couple people personally that had the lifter issue. My buddy who bought the SRT from me, with the Pro Charger. That thing. Somebody literally commented on one of the G pages and said, "Oh well, the Pro Charger caused it." What? No. The ProCharger was on there for 20,000 miles before the lifter failure occurred. That wasn't nothing to do with the ProCharger. Had to do with the shitty freaking 6-Force design. And that cost him, I think, $5,000 to fix. But he also put in a better cam. That thing is going to be a beast. Well, it is a beast right now, but shit. I'd love to hang out here a little bit longer, guys. But listen, I got to go. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. I got to go to June's tomorrow to get the car cleaned up for the weekend. So I'll probably talk to y'all over there. Again, that was our update for today. We should know more probably in a week or two. I won't bother Skip or Dan over at Demon next week. I'll give them a break because that could be a pain in the ass. I was trying to find out information, not just for myself, but for you. And I also have Dunfab to call today and let them know, hey, we're not going to be bringing it in because they've got a lot of other customers that they got to get to. So just want to keep everybody up to date and in the loop. And that's all I got. You guys and girls be safe. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, all right? I'm out.